All right. Aries, hello. How are y'all doing? I'm going to go ahead and knock your all's bonus reading out for the month of September. Like I said, those last round of bonuses weren't the September bonus. And I was actually going to take today as a break, like totally from my public channel here. But it's been driving me nuts as to how I'm going to lay out the September bonuses. So I'm going to go ahead and at least knock you guys out today, okay? Because you all are the ones doing your reading. I haven't thought out how I'm going to lay these out. I'll feel it out as I go. It's always based on how the Aries reading goes. Every last one of them, dude. Every last. So y'all the guinea pigs, man. Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. You all know that's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. That's the only way to do it. It's not me that reaches out to people on social media soliciting readings. Those are scammers. Okay, so please just report them. Please report them. All right. Anyway, let's figuring out what deck I'm going to start with. I guess I'm going to start with this one here. So let's just do an energy check here. We're going to look at energy checks and blockages. That's a big thing we're going to look at. Let's look at the energy between you and the person that you're dealing with here. And then, of course, we will read new love, okay? Well, let's look at the energy between Aries and the person they're dealing with, universe, or thinking about, inquiring about, whatever, even if you're not dealing with them actively. Okay, ooh, the Temperance in the reverse could be a Sagittarius. There's some impatience here. Some impatience and imbalance, especially if you're dealing with somebody where there's little to no communication. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of impatience. Things need to pick up and start moving, and they're just not. You know what I mean? They're not really moving, not picking up. Things are kind of at a flat line between the two of you. Kind of at a bit of a flat line. Could be a Sagittarius. I don't know if I said that yet. Last shuffle, last one. Ooh, the Hermit could be a Virgo for some of you. Could be another Aries. Okay. So I kind of feel like communication is eventually going to end up picking up. Communication is eventually going to end up picking up. This doesn't really look like a very healthy connection, though, honestly. It doesn't. There's this 10 of Cups down here. I really feel like the two of you actually do still have feelings for each other. But whatever happened between the two of you has kind of damaged the connection beyond repair. Okay? With the Lover's card reversed. This 10 of Cups energy right here and the Queen of Cups, I think you all both still have feelings for each other. But you know what? This almost feels like a battle of egos here. Okay? With the Five of Swords and the Emperor here, I kind of feel like both of you want to be the one in charge. You know? I'm the one that calls the shots. The way it goes between me and you, that's my decision. Now, I think you all both have that same attitude here. You know what I'm saying? This was a karmic soulmate, I think, for a lot of you. You had some sort of connection in a previous lifetime that didn't work out, so you tried it again in this lifetime. Okay? And I feel like that cycle between the two of you is complete. And even though, and like I said, though, I really feel like there's some obsession here. Okay? There's definitely, the person you're dealing with could be involved in drugs and alcohol. That could be you. But I just kind of feel like, though, that whatever happened between the two of you, the damage was kind of like, I don't really know if it's going to be repaired. But it looks like communication is going to end up picking up between the two of you. Okay, I do see communication with the Ace of Swords there. Let's look at the blockage. What's the energy blockage between the two of you? What is the energy blockage between Aries and the person they're dealing with? What is blocking the two of them? The Emperor, again, it's reversed here, but I knew it. Like I said, the Emperor could be another Aries for some of you. But this one popped out in the reverse, but, you know, it popped out there. I really feel like both of you want to be the ones to call the shots, you know. With it being in the reverse, though, one, the other, or both of you could have some self-esteem issues, too. But I just really feel like it's a battle of egos is what I feel like. I feel like both of you want to be the ones in control, the ones that call the shots here. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I had a feeling that Emperor was going to jump out like that. Six of Wands in the reverse. Plus, you're already feeling like it will be a waste of time. There's that Devil card again. okay? You're already basically casting like it would be a waste of time. You know what I mean? And whether it would or it wouldn't, I just feel like you already have very low expectations anyway. You're filled with doubt. You're really, really filled with doubt, but you do still feel, you all both feel this connection. There's that Lover's card again. You both feel the connection, and I feel like you would both like to reconcile things, but you already have very low expectations. You already feel like it would basically be a waste of time, and you both want to be the ones that control the show and call the shots here, okay? So as a result of that, because there's no flexibility, I'm not saying that one person has to be in control and the other person like is never in control, but if y'all can't learn how to take turns and pass the control ball back and forth, you know what I mean? I don't think the two of you will ever get to a place of solid stability. There needs to be flexibility on both parts. One, the other, or both of you just refuses to be flexible. See what I'm saying? All right. Let's see if the person you're dealing with will take it upon themselves to attempt reconciliation. Let's see if they'll reach out or do anything with the intention of attempting to reconcile things. And this is kind of an outcome spread too. I'm trying to pull some different spreads than I normally do, you know what I mean? I don't want to just pull the same spreads for every video. Let's see if they'll take it upon themselves to attempt reconciliation. There's the Six of Wands. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Okay. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Could be a Capricorn. And there's the Gemini. Okay. So Lovers reversed again. This card keeps coming up back and forth and back and forth and back and forth between upright and the reverse. But either way, I do kind of feel like this person is eventually going to end up coming forward here. I do. But I really kind of feel like it's them that's not really feeling the connection as strong as, like whatever happened between the two of you, I don't think that they've let it go. Not really. I do think that they are willing to basically squash the beef and put an end to the drama or whatever the case may be. But I don't at the same time really feel like it's ever going to get back to the point to where it's that tight connection that it once was with the Lovers in the reverse. Okay? I don't think so. Okay? They could be trying to manipulate this situation a little bit too with the Magician reverse, Star card. I really feel like there is a lot of potential here to successfully reconcile, but this person with the Lovers in the reverse, they're not really feeling it as tight as they once were. Not really feeling it as tight as they once were. But I feel like as long as y'all play your cards right and learn a little bit of flexibility, you know, and just kind of take your hands off the wheel and allow things to flow naturally without trying to take the wheel and take control, the two of you very easily could reconcile this very successfully, okay? Just don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Don't try to rush this. Don't try to force it to happen the way you think it should happen. Just kind of let things roll naturally. Okay? That's what I would do, honestly. That's just personal advice. I'm going to go ahead here and move on to new love, new person. If you're not dealing with or interested in a new person, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries, who are either dealing with or interested in somebody new coming in. What's up, Mary? Thanks for tuning in. Any other moderators and just everybody that tuned in anyway. Appreciate y'all. Energy between Aries and the new person here. Two more. The Ace of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, and the 3 of Cups. So I kind of feel like maybe this person isn't really looking for anything serious right now. Things are moving very, very slow between the two of you because I really feel like this person isn't looking for something really, really serious. Maybe for some of you, this could be the type of person where, oh, let's just go out and hang out, you know? And we're not forming that tight emotional bond, you know what I mean? Let's just go out and hang out and have a good time and party and woohoo. But we're not really settling down, and it doesn't really feel like we're settling down and getting that close, tight connection here, you know? Could be an Aquarius or a Sagittarius, but I kind of feel like this person doesn't really know exactly how to, I don't want to say approach you, but in order to take things to the next level, they don't really know how to initiate that, you know? They don't really know exactly what to say or what to do. So I think you make this person a little bit nervous. You make them a little bit nervous, you know? Could be an Aries. I have Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Communication's a little off between the two of you too. They don't really know how to initiate the communication like, hey, can we take this to that next level, you know? Let's look and see what their true intentions are though. Let's see their true thoughts, feelings, and intentions. The new person. True thoughts, feelings, intention of the new person Aries is dealing with. Come on, let's get a jumper. There it is. Ah, the Five of Pentacles. They're afraid of abandonment. They got a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection. That could be the type of person that throws pity parties too, you know? Could be a Pisces for some of you. Okay, so they still haven't fully moved on from the last person that broke their heart too. Yeah, they still have unfinished business from the past. I really feel like there's massive sexual attraction here. Okay, but I'm not really seeing a real strong, hardcore emotional connection. Not really. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed. I think they're afraid. They're afraid to allow themselves to fall really, really deeply into a deep connection because they're afraid of abandonment. Boston Bay, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. So I really feel like they're waiting for you to initiate things. They're waiting for you to take things to the next level. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of abandonment. And they still have their guard up anyway because they have unfinished business from the past. They could just be keeping it at a sex-based connection right now because they're too afraid to allow themselves to fall in love. They're afraid to fall in love, basically, is what I'm saying. Well, let's see. Let's get an outcome here. Let's get an outcome. What's the outcome for Aries and the new person? What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Aries and the new person? Ba-dum-dum. What's the outcome for the new person? Do-dum-dum. The Emperor. Could be another Aries for some of you. Two more. The Lovers, though. Okay. King of Wands, Two of Wands. So it feels like it's taken a while. Yeah, this is a very rough transition that you all are going through. Very rough transition that feels like it's moving slow. You know what I mean? It could get to the point to where you're getting a little bit annoyed and a little bit anxious, you know? That it doesn't really seem like things are picking up very fast. Could be a Leo for some of you. Two of Wands and the Strength, you know? But I really honestly feel like you're going to eventually end up one day being like, whoa, I'm like in love with you. You know what I mean? And you never even felt it coming on. You just woke like, whoa, I actually have really, y'all are both going to notice this. I think y'all are both going to notice that you have way stronger feelings for each other than you realized it. You know, you ever had those type of connections where it's like, well, we talk all day, every day. I didn't really know that I had feelings for you. And then that one day came where you were busy all day and I never got to talk to you. And I realized how bad I missed you. You know what I mean? That type of something you're eventually going to be like, whoa, you got me by the heart, man. And I really feel like that connection's creeping up on you. and getting stronger and stronger and stronger as time goes on, okay? It just doesn't really seem like it right now, you know? Or maybe the two of you see each other every single day. Here's just an example, you know? You see each other every day. You hang out every single day, and you don't realize you have real strong feelings. And then, well, I got a business trip to go on for 2 weeks. And then they leave and go on a business trip, and you realize, oh my God, I miss you. And then you realize you had these feelings you didn't know that you had. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? Well, let's look at the advice here. Let's look at the advice. What's the best advice for Aries? What's the best advice? Oh, the Four of Wands and the Sun card. Okay. So this is a new doorway of opportunity, and it's hanging wide open for you. Take this opportunity, okay? Be sure that you know, and I know this, it's easy for us to say this, y'all. We say this all the time, and it seems like the people who say it the most tend to fall short. But happiness comes from you, not to you. I know, sounds corny, sounds cheap, sounds cheesy. Dude, you have no idea how important it is to fully grasp and comprehend that happiness comes from you, not to you. Not in the form of a love relationship, not in the form of money, not in the form of things, you know what I mean? Or a sex relationship or a love. Nothing out here is going to create that happiness, okay? Now, I'm not one of those people dissing, materialism. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. It irritates me when spiritual public figures try to diss materialism. No. There's nothing wrong with materialism at all. As long as we know this thing here isn't producing my happiness for me, but it does give me some pleasure, My money doesn't make me happy, but it does produce pleasure. It does make me feel good, but it's not where my actual happiness comes from. There's a lot of people out there that don't even have a fucking clue what real happiness is, because we've been so programmed for so many years to try to find happiness in our outside world that there's a lot of people out there who have never had happiness ever. They've been chasing the pleasures produced by the outside world and thinking that that's happiness. And they've never ever once in their life really found true happiness that comes from you. You know what I mean? So as long as you keep that in mind, let's see what else we got here. Okay, all right. So I gave Capricorn a very similar advice lecture the other day. On the path to success. See, success and failure are states of mind, okay? They're states of mind. And here's the difference. It's how you react when challenges and obstacles spring up, okay? The successful person says, okay, this is a learning experience. Cool, right on. Well, I can't wait to see how I end up using this learning experience when that day comes that I'm successful. See, you either succeed or you learn. If you don't succeed right away, you learned. You know what I mean? Now, the failures mentality, whenever an obstacle springs up, they lose their shit and they say, I guess I'm not good enough and whatnot, and then they give up and abandon the path. Failure is an illusion, okay? You do not fail. You only give up. You do not fail. You only give up. So when you're on that path to success, adapting the way of thinking that anything that happens from now until I reach my success is a learning experience. That's the success mentality. The success has nothing to do with how much money you have in the bank or your social status. Those things come as a result of the mentality, okay? So when you get on that path to success, stay determined. Do not let anything or anyone pull you off of that path. And when you're on that path to success, there will be people desperate to rip you off that path and jerk you down the mountain. Do not let anything or anyone jerk you off that mountain. Any obstacles that spring up, they're learning experiences. Okay? One of these days, do you believe that it's possible that you'll be at the top of that mountain. And you'll realize that all those challenges and those obstacles that you faced on the way up were learning experiences that you needed in order to function at the top of the mountain. That's the difference between the success mentality and the failures mentality, okay? They're mentalities and states of mind, not things or statuses or money in the bank, okay? I don't know why that came through. Like I said, I just gave Capricorn that lecture or whatever the other day, but anywho though, I feel like those were the messages my Aries people needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. I know I say this at the end of every video, but I mean it. It really does make my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.